What's up, YouTube? Thank you for joining me again. It's your boy, Mr. 9 Millie, and tonight I'm going to talk to you about a gun that is the love child of these two guns, the H&K BP9 and the Glock 19. So, as you all know, Glock 19 it'll hit anything. It's just a man whore. And time I ran into a H&K that felt like doing some slumming. So they did their thing, and a background check later, this is what you got. A Sig P320. This is the compact one. Comes in a full size, compact, and a subcompact. And the reason why I say it's the love child of those two guns, first let me show you. It's empty. Magazine's empty. There's nothing in there. So the reason why I call it the love child of those two guns is I think it brings the best of both worlds from the two. The H&K, you have the quality in the build, and you have the ergos as well. It just feels great in your hand. And then from the Glock, you get the reliability. This thing's been able to feed and spit out everything. It just runs. So it gets the reliability, proven performer from Glock, the quality and ergos from the BP9. And that's why, to me, in my opinion, this is the best polymer striker fired handgun out right now. So before I start giving it too much praise, let me nitpick it first. As much as I like this, it's not a perfect gun. I don't know if there is such a thing as a perfect gun, but these are just nitpicks, like I said. First of all, let me see if you can see this. See that gap right there? That just bothers me. How hard would it be to get something to get the magazine to fit it flush? But even with that, when I'm putting a magazine in, it just fits my hand just right to where I've never gotten pinched in that little crevice right there. It's just more of a, eyesore, little pet peeve that magazines I have, I really like them to fit flush. So that's one. The other thing is the frame. As good as it feels, ergo wise, it scratches super easy, and it just doesn't feel that good compared to other polymers out there. And I guess that's because I think you can find these from Sig or wherever for you can get replacement frame for 40 some bucks. So another downside I'd say is just that these don't have replaceable back straps, so you gotta get a whole new frame. They got the small, medium, and large frames. This one's medium, fits my medium size hand just right. But that's another down thing. All these guns nowadays have the replaceable back straps that make it a little bit more easier to be able to get the perfect fit for your hand. So I would say that's a knock on the gun, and I think that's it. It's really all I can say bad about this. So now let me give it the praise. Ergos, it just feels awesome. This little beaver tail right here, it just helps hold your hand in place, and it just feels amazing. And as much as I like the VP9 for its ergos, this is, I mean, just, I'd say the VP9 is 1A and this is 1B when it comes to ergos. Feels excellent. And it's just a very well balanced gun. I mean, when you put it in your hand, I mean, if, like all polymer guns, you obviously feel it's a little top heavy, but I mean, the dimensions, I mean, from your top of the gun to the bottom to the length of your hole, from the beaver tail to the end of the barrel, I mean, it just feels perfect. So to me, this is in hand the best balanced feeling polymer gun in my collection. So now let's really talk about why I think it's the best, and that's this trigger. The trigger is crisp, not too heavy, not long at all either. I'll show you a little. It's got very little take up. Get to the wall, little pressure, and it goes. And I think what makes it great for me is this reset. Reset is, I mean, very short, and then you're right back flush at the wall again, and there you go. So I mean, this trigger is what does it for me. And that reset on the VP9, the reset is nice as well, but it tends to push it out a little too much with the spring, so it pushes you out further than you have to be, and then you've got more take up until you get back to the wall. This one pushes you back out, the reset, and then it doesn't overdo it to where once you start pulling back, you're against the wall right away. I did put this talon grip on it. I just, not because I didn't like the texture on the grip. I mean, it's, a lot of people love the grip that it comes with. It's like that sandpaper texture on it. Feels good, but I just love the way these talon grips feel. This is the rubber one, and it just, I mean, it's hard to beat. These talons feel great on handguns. And I put this, what do I got? This Surefire light on here, XC1. I like it just because the way it fits the gun. It's flush with the barrel. I also use this gun in my home defense rotation, so that's why I put a light on it. And I was thinking about carrying this as well because I do like this gun so much. That's why I went with this instead of what is the other light I got? Oh, I got it on here. Let me just see. Instead of the Streamlight. Streamlight, as you can tell, sticks out further compared to this one. So since I was thinking about carrying it, I got this light and I really like it. So yeah, the best polymer handgun in my opinion. Feels great, shoots great. I mean, with that trigger on it, follow-up shots are supremely easy. I can't say enough good about this, the way this gun shoots. I mean, the balance, as I was saying before, the best balance in your hand. It just handles recoil, lets you get back on target very quick. So, love this gun. I mean, it's almost made me think about getting rid of my other polymer guns and buying more all-steel guns, but we'll see about that. And all my polymer guns that I do have, that I have kept, I mean, I've kept them for a reason. I like them all. So, we'll see. But here we go. Tell me what you think. What your favorite striker-fired polymer handgun is. If you agree, disagree. let me know in the comments. So thanks for joining me, and as always, stay strapped and be easy. Till next time.